I'm gonna show you how to assemble Ikea HELMER Drawer unit. Let's do it. And you're getting one box with this Ikea HELMER Drawer unit. Manual instructions you're not gonna need if you're gonna follow this video. Useful tools, smaller and bigger electric screwdriver, the bigger one with adjustable torque, 2 speed positions, left and right of course. Useful tools for any DIY, and small one is just the electric screwdriver. If you like to see what I'm using, all the links for the tools are in the descriptions. I'm gonna open the box quickly just to show you what it is, but we're gonna go one by one with all the panels and the screws and everything you need to know. You're getting one bag of screws, wheels and door handles. I like to organize them so I know better what I'm working with, but in this case we don't have that much stuff. Door handles, 4 wheels, small bag with the labels, and 2 types of screws, one longer pointy one and one smaller flat one. You're gonna need first 2 side panels and position them exactly as I have it here. You're gonna have easier time when you're gonna assemble. So on the middle you're gonna have the half squares. See, it's kind of cut on the middle, so it's just like a U shape or half square. And on each side you're gonna have full square holes. So that's on the side, on the left and right, full squares, on the middle half square. On the top you got those 2 pointy parts, so that's gonna be the top of the unit. Whereas the square is the front, whereas the half square is the back, and the half square is closer to me now. You're gonna have 2 sets of rails, so choose the right one for the right side panel. And on each rail you're gonna have 2 hooks, one pointing straight and one pointing down. So this one pointing down is gonna be front of the side panel and it's going to the full square, and this one pointing straight gonna be back of the side panel and it's gonna go to the half square. And the rail is shaped, on the top is kind of L-shaped and at the bottom is kind of round shape. So the L shape is on the top, so make sure you choose the right box for each side panel. So the L shape, top of the panel is here, where is the pointy parts, and we've placed the straight hook in the half square. And on the other side, at the front of the drawer, we're gonna place the hook which is pointing down to the full square. Once you're completely in, you push the hook in, it's gonna click, and that's how you secure the rail in the side panel. I didn't do it here, and you're gonna see what's gonna happen later on. So I made a mistake here, I didn't secure them completely yet, so I'm gonna have to, you can work around it, but not need, because you're gonna reposition the panel and they're gonna fall off if you're not gonna click on the other side. So do it here and you're gonna have easier time. You don't need to make mistake like I did here. So front, hook it in and hook it at the back, and then click in at the back. So you see top is where is the pointy parts, bottom is flat. So hook them all in and press them down on the square hole. So here it is, that's the top where those 2 pointy parts sticking out. You see what's happened? As soon as I move it, it's gonna fall off. So this is what you do before you put the whole unit together. I didn't do it, I did it at the end, but you can work with it, but you're gonna have to go so slow and they're gonna fall off here and then. So just do it at the beginning, you're gonna avoid unnecessary complications. Just click them in. Once you complete it down, just push it in, and that's how the rails are locked in place in the side panel. So that's part where is the full square. Here we have another panel, another set of rails. Here the full square is closer to me, the half square is closer to the camera. Top is on the left and bottom is on the right. Back of rails, open it up, choose the correct back for the left or right panel, and we have 2 hooks exactly the same, one pointing straight, one pointing down. And exactly the same straight hook in a half hole, and the hook pointing down is gonna go to the square hole. Put it all the way down and then click it in. Just push it on that square from the top of the rail and it's gonna click it in. It's going kind of hard, but you're gonna feel when it's gonna click in place, and that's how the rail is secured. So do all of them like that. Don't make mistake, don't put them upside down, because then you're not gonna be able to slide the drawers. So the L-shaped on the rail is on the top. Now we're gonna have 2 legs, they are identical, so it doesn't matter which one you take, just position them correct way, this way in the corner, and slide it in. At the end, you're gonna have to push it harder. It's gonna click in place. And exactly the same on the other side. Mirror it with the first leg and slide it in. At the end, push it slightly harder. It's gonna click in. There it is. You see I go slow because they're not secured here on the rails completely, so they're falling off here and then. You can work like that, but I did mistake, so you don't need to. And here at the side panel, exactly the same. Just slide it, position it on the both legs and slide it down. You see here I push it down and the rails, they fall off as I didn't secure them previously. Now we're gonna have the back panel. Bottom is slightly curved and the top is straight. So we're gonna go with the bottom in first and we're gonna slide it between the side panel straight to the bottom, and it's gonna hook behind the metal bar at the bottom. Just like that. Now the top is still wobbly as it's not secured yet, but we're gonna secure the bottom first just by pressing on those metal parts. Just push them down and that's how it's secured, how it locked in place at the bottom. And on the top, we're gonna secure this way. Just push the hook in and it's gonna hold the back panel in place. Exactly the same on the other side. Just push it in and secure the back panel on the top on the other side. So that's how it looks. You can push it all the way down, but in case you want to open it, I didn't push it all the way down because the top panel is still gonna secure it and the back panel is not gonna go anywhere. See, slightly open there between side panel and back panel, but it's okay. The top panel gonna fix it. Now we're gonna have a top panel coming in, the rectangle holes with kind of point at the front of the hole, and we're gonna put it this way. So there's 4 holes, 2 on each side on the bottom of this top panel, and slide it in the bigger opening. You're gonna have gap at the front and gap at the back. Just put it in and slide it back. So that's how it lock in place. Now just push the metals in from the side panel on the top panel, and exactly the same on the other side. Secure the top by pressing on the metal and locking the top panel in place. You're gonna have the 4 wheels and the pointy screws, and we secure first the legs with the bottom panel with 1 screw and 2 screws for each wheel. Push it in and secure it. See, those electric screwdrivers are useful here as you can work faster. Don't need to kill your hands for no reason. So after I mention, if you like to have a look what I'm using, all the links for the tools are in the description. And we're gonna do exactly the same with all 4 sides. So first screw securing the leg with the side panel, and then the 2 screws for each wheel. Now we can put the drawer up and we have the frame ready. Now I'm gonna show you how to do drawer. I'm gonna show you one because all of them are the same. So you're gonna have the bottom panel. At the front you got the arrow on each side. So that's gonna be the front of the drawer. At the back of the drawer, just the curved part. That's the front. Just put it down this way and curve the side in and push the side in. So push it like 90 degrees, maybe slightly over. It's gonna come back to 90 degrees. So you have nice shape of the drawer. This is the front panel. This is the back panel. We're gonna do first the front panel. So this is the one. And we're gonna put it at the front of the drawer. So where is the arrows? Now the front panel, I have this kind of U shape here, so you can put your labels here. So you have them in a small box. You can slide it this way and label each drawer as you want it. So the opening at the front is the top. So put it this way in, slide it under the drawer first. And now you click this part in to the side panel. One side and the other side is going to come in like that. Do exactly the same here. And once you're done, you can push that metal in, and that's how you're going to lock the side panel with the front panel. Don't make mistake with the front panel. Don't put it upside down because it's quite annoying to open all these locks kind of and do it again. You don't want to break them. So this is the back panel. One side is flat, one side have 4 holes, 2 squares, 2 rounds. so the whole part is at the bottom, and slide the back panel in between the side panels and the bottom panel. Slide it in. Once you're completely in the gaps, turn it upside down and push those two metal in. That's gonna lock the back panel in place at the bottom, and on the side exactly the same, one on each side. So we have the back panel locked on all 4 sides. And now we're gonna do the drawer handle, 2 screws, that's the flat screws. And we secure the drawer handle at the front. And we have 1 drawer ready. All of them are the same. I'm not gonna go with all of them. That's how we slide it in. So slide it nicely on the rail on each side. Push it all drawer in. And slide it all of them. Before you can do one by one the locking. I'm gonna show you that in a moment, how we lock those drawers in place so they don't fall over when you open them completely. Here on the sides you're gonna have these metal openings, so that's the same system as we were locking all the units together. So slide it in. You can do this as soon as you put the first drawer in, but I have them already in. You still can lock them in place. So you go over the edge here, you go over the edge and push that metal in. So it's basically behind the side panel, so once you open it, it's not gonna go all the way out. That's how you lock all of them in place. And now we have it all done, and you see it's not gonna come all the way out, not gonna fall off the drawer once you open all of them up. That's how you assemble Ikea HELMER drawer unit. I hope you enjoy it. If yes, thumbs up, subscribe to my channel as always. You will made my day, and see you in my next one very soon. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day.